Hi everyone, welcome back to Sarah's Bites. I just wanted to say a quick hi to all of you guys. I've been a little bit MIA this past month. Just had quite a bit going on, had some changes in my life, so I do have some big news coming up next week that I'll share with you guys. But in the meantime, I want to say hi before we dive into this donut recipe. I want to wish everybody good luck, happiness, and health. I know there is so much going on right now. It's really crazy. So I figured the least we can do is dive back into baking and cooking while we're stuck in quarantine, to kill some time, just to have fun. If you guys do like to be in the kitchen, I think it's a great way to maybe just relieve some stress. And if you guys are limited to ingredients you have at home, please email me or hit me up on social media or just comment below and let me know what they are. And I promise you we can think of something together that you can make at home, and I'll post the recipe for you. So just let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I want to wish everyone the best of luck. I know there's a lot going on and this is crazy. And if you or any of your family members or friends have been affected by what is going on, I'm so sorry, and I hope that everything gets better soon. And I truly hope everything will be okay soon. Like right around the corner is what I'm hoping. And that's kind of what I've just been hoping the last couple of months because I don't know what is going on. I wish you all the best. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it does help to support my channel. And let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see. So let's dive into these Nutella donuts. You guys will love them, I promise. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. We're gonna start off by grabbing a large mixing bowl, and in that add in 1.5 cups of warm whole milk, 2 of those 1/4 ounce size packets of yeast. So it's gonna be 1/2 ounce of yeast altogether. It's those little baggies of Fleischmann's active dry yeast. And then you're gonna also add in 2 tablespoons of just regular granulated sugar and go ahead and mix that up. There's no need to let this mixture sit or anything. You're gonna need 5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and just go ahead and add in about 1/4 of that just so that we can start making the dough. So go ahead and mix in your flour, and then we're gonna add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt with 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. Make sure to beat 2 room temperature eggs, add that on top, and as well as 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And you can just use your hand and a whisk to stir everything together, unless you end up using your stand mixer or a hand mixer, whatever is easier for you. I just found it to be easier to do all this by hand instead of dealing with my big KitchenAid. Add in the rest of your flour a little bit at a time and use your whisk, and you may end up switching to a spoon like I did. Just go ahead and keep stirring until it starts to get all incorporated together, and then eventually it's going to get so thick that we will have to switch to using our hands. So just use your hands to knead that dough into a ball. It will be pretty sticky, and if you press it with your finger or like a metal spoon, it should kind of bounce off. So just knead that into a ball, pour a little bit of flour over the top, and just cover it with a cloth, and we're gonna let that rise for 30 minutes. When the dough is ready, we're gonna roll it out onto a floured surface to about 1/2 inch thick. I ended up making mine maybe a little less than 1/2 inch, which you'll see my donuts do end up being a little bit smaller. But also I ended up using a glass that was about 2 inches in diameter. I do recommend maybe using a 3-inch like cookie cutter, some sort of circle, or even like a wider rimmed glass so that you can have bigger donuts. That's really up to you. If you make smaller donuts, you'll just have a lot more donuts. So go ahead and just kind of dip your glass or whatever you're using into flour so that it doesn't stick to that dough, and you're just gonna cut those shapes out. As far as the filling goes, you guys are not limited to just using Nutella. When I was a kid, we actually call these Krofne in Bosnian in my culture, and my mom would stuff them with like a raspberry or strawberry jelly or preserve. And I know in Italian, these are called bombolini. So there are different terms for them in different countries, and you can stuff them with whatever you want, like a Boston cream, Bavarian cream. Some people don't even put any filling in there. They just put powdered sugar on top. The leftover dough, I don't recommend re-rolling because your donuts just will not rise like they should. For the ones that you've cut out, go ahead and cover them with a towel. Let them sit for about just 10 minutes, and you'll see they will get a little bit puffier. And then while you wait on those, go ahead and warm up your oil. I ended up using about 6 cups of vegetable oil. I think you can use canola oil too, whatever oil you like to fry in, just do not use olive oil. And I do not have one of those thermometers. So what I did was just stick a wooden spoon inside. And if you see the little bubbles start to form, that means your oil's pretty warm enough for frying. To fry your donuts, just go ahead and add in about 4 or 5 at a time and make sure you don't overcrowd them. They don't take more than about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes on the first side until they start to turn golden brown. I like mine a little bit more darker than usual, really your preference, but as soon as you see them turning golden brown, go ahead and flip them over, and that second time shouldn't have to fry more than a total minute. And just use a spoon, tongs, whatever you have on hand to take them out gently just so that you don't squish them. And if you guys can see right here, mine are a little bit smaller because that rim from the glass I used was tinier. So if you end up going about 3 inches and even letting your dough be a little bit thicker, like I said earlier, 1/2 inch at least, your donuts will be even puffier. They'll be even bigger and more of a dome shape. So just be sure you guys let these cool off and set them on a paper towel because they are quite oily. And I don't know why, but every batch after your first one is always gonna look better. No clue why that happens, but it is what it is. I ended up using a chopstick to poke some holes in there and then just filled some Nutella in a piping bag with a star tip. And that's what I ended up using to stuff these. It is a little bit easier if you have one of those bottles that you can put your filling in and squeeze. But hey, whatever you have on hand to get that in there. And then go ahead and just pour some powdered sugar on them if you like. And I truly hope you guys love these. You're gonna have tons of donuts. So if you don't want this many or you can't share them or something like that, go ahead and just make like half the recipe. But either way, I hope you guys love them. Play around with the fillings, put whatever you like in there. Please give me a thumbs up below if you enjoyed the video and let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see. Once again, well wishes to everybody. Hope you guys are all doing okay and hopefully all this will pass soon. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.